I'm here in Augusta, Georgia, and I'm about to interview my friend and neighbor, Diane, and we're going to talk a little bit about Augusta, Georgia, and what's going on, and how things are affecting us down here, and just a few more things that whatever comes to mind. Say hey, Diane.
Hi.
Diane, you know this coronavirus has been pretty bad worldwide, right?
Yes, ridiculous.
But we hear about it all the time, and we read about how it's affecting people, but how has it affected you personally? Do you know some people that's been affected with coronavirus?
Yes, I had like a lot of people in my family that had like mild corona, like my mom, and she went through a lot, but she came out of it. And you know, it's bringing us down now these days because everybody without food and shelter, and the pandemic has gotten worse. So everybody learn to pray and group with one another, and you know, come as one of a core, as one equal, as one person mainly. Pray for one another and start helping out as a helping hand in need for ones that need the help for the pandemic. Because this world is coming to an end. So get ready and be prepared because it's going bad.
It sure is, Diane. I tell you what, it's been a blessing having you as a neighbor because we help each other out.
We really do.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Like when I need a little something, I come over here and I ain't got no problem with Diane saying, hell no, get away from me. I ain't got nothing for you.
Right, pretty much. I might offer you a drink.
Yeah.
Might offer you some water. Might offer you a beer. Might offer you some fruit, some bread, some meat, whatever you got.
Yeah.
I offer you.
I know you do,
From
Diane.
the heart.
I know it. That's what it's all about, ain't it?
Right, it is.
Sure is. Well, what do you think about the violence? You think the violence in here?
The violence got bad. It's awful. It done went downhill.
You think the coronavirus might have something to do with
It
that?
got to do with a lot. Job opportunity. People are losing jobs now these days. People ain't got no money. They study robbing each other, killing, shooting each other. It's got terrible. It's worse than New York. So Augusta's just coming downhill.
It's just about like New York.
It's New York.
Yeah. What was it, Diane? Just about 3 weeks ago, them two girls got killed down there in the street we live on.
That was terrible. That was a just crazy, outstanding, ridiculous moment.
Yeah.
You know, that was one of my friends, Toya, and she's a better place. But things right now, like I said, the world is something serious. You know, people ain't taking it serious. So got to get our life right before the next person died over just gun violence.
Yeah.
So stop the violence.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Do you think that coronavirus is really as bad as they say it is?
No, not now, because everybody's now being careful. You know, it's things to keep people safe in your own home. Being in your home is safe. Being in a shelter.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a shot. Just be around somebody 6 inches apart.
What you think about these fools be walking down the street and ain't nobody around them within 1,000 feet? And they got the mask on, and ain't no way they gonna catch them
No, they
nobody.
won't catch it because guess what? They already the coronavirus because they already sober enough to walk from it.
Or you'll see somebody riding down the road in the car, and there won't be nobody in there with them.
No,
and
pretty much. They won't have corona.
They got the windows rolled up, and they got the mask on.
That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They safe in their own car to keep the mask off.
Some people take it a little too far,
They take it too far. Yes, they do. They act like we in a war zone. We done been terrorized by tsunami or something shit like that.
I know it.
Yeah.
I think the media has a lot to do with putting the fear in people.
They do.
Talking about how bad it is and over-exaggerating sometimes.
It is over-exaggerating. They get paranoid. They're getting so hectic to the point they just taking their anger out on everybody. But they need to start praying.
I saw a man walking down the street the other day.
Right.
And burning up like hell. It was like 100 degrees out there. Wasn't nobody nowhere near him. He had that mask on. He couldn't hardly breathe.
Hardly breathe, but yeah, he tried to collapse. See, he tried to collapse in the desert, and this bottom is the desert.
You know, the neighborhood we live in, Diane, ain't one of the best neighborhoods in the world.
No, it's not one of the best neighborhoods, but it's a start. You know, we got to come from up and coming up. You know, where we done came up from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, we got to start from somewhere.
Yep,
ain't nobody perfect. I used to be homeless, but now I'm free. I got my own place.
I was
so it's
too.
not like your own.
Yep.
You know, when you see people without no mask, stay away from them. Stay far away, and stay your 6 inches apart. Stay your distance.
Yep.
You'll be all right.
Well, I look at this place as just being a stepping stone, don't you?
It is a stepping stone.
We're getting
better.
We're building up.
To be in a better place. But this right here just step.
Yeah. But for the most part, we got it pretty good right here.
Yeah, we do, because it's a quiet area. Telfair Street is the best area you can want to be. Quiet. Every neighborhood watch. So it's not like it's a bad area.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
So, but yeah, they still need to stop the violence because, like, people now just losing their minds over corona. You know, You know, if you drink Corona, they think you got Corona. just don't drink at all if you got to think about Corona.
I know it. I got a pair of flip-flops, and then
Right.
on the bottom of them, it's got Corona on them. Corona flip-flops.
Free ourselves from Corona. But I'ma still drink my Corona beer.
Yeah, doggone right on that.
But yeah, be safe, because safety is the main thing to be throughout the years now for this disease. Everybody dying, but at the same time, we got to keep ourselves safe. And that's what everybody should do. Keep ourselves together as one equal, help one another, stop downing one another, stop talking about one another, because you never know who all going through what.
Yep.
You know, this is a crisis. You know, people ain't got insurance now these days. Oh, Biden probably help us out and bless us with more insurance and things. You know, we just got to pray.
Speaking of Joe Biden, you think he's been a good
A
president?
great president. Yes, I love him. I love you, Joe Biden.
What do you like about Joe Biden?
He speaks his mind. He's realistic. He's the truth, and he the mean the matters of everything that he say he do. He do. He recommend nothing but the truth.
What do you think about Trump?
Trump can go to hell. Okay, we're not talking about no Trump.
All right.
Joe Biden is he's a team winner.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we won't talk about Trump then.
Yeah.
What do you think about how the bars are opening back up and people are getting rid of that
the
way?
bars would be a better thing for people to do now because they gotta have a stress reliever some way.
Yeah.
You know, when you're going through a lot, you got a lot of attention from all this corona and all this spreading around. You know, when now a lot of people vaccinated, it's okay to walk into a bar without a mask. Some
Yeah.
people let you in without a mask, but you're still just dissing yourself apart. But
Yeah.
it's safe to have a mask anyway.
And it's good to see that they're starting to have
Things open.
festivals.
Seafood, restaurants,
Yep,
you know, right now we thinking about praying on the movie theater open up.
Yeah.
You know, do things that, we haven't been doing lately. You know?
And you know, downtown usually has a lot of festivals,
Oh, yeah,
and they close Broad Street off, and now,
Right, they closed Broad Street.
now they
that was
yeah, so we can have the festivals,
Yeah,
and now they're
right.
starting to do that
They started
again.
to do it, and that's great.
That
And
is
it's helping
good.
the community, be united. One is equal, helping one another. Yeah.
Did you slip down there and go to that homosexual celebration?
Oh no, I could have went, but I was out there sitting there babysitting somebody else's children.
I
and
went-
they dog.
I went down there and checked a few of them out. They were having a good time down
Yeah,
there.
they heard that. They was awesome. They was
Yeah.
ripping and getting tore up.
I just didn't know who was a man, who was a woman.
But that was confusing.
Yeah.
That's what I heard, but I'm glad I didn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's great people having events and doing a lot of nature good things. You know, when kids and everything want to go swimming, now they got the Y open up again, the Y,
Yeah.
MCA.
Yeah.
So children go in, in public places to swim.
Yeah.
So
So it's a good thing that things are starting to open back up.
open back up.
And
That's
that'll help the economy get a whole lot
That's
better.
right.
People
That's
going
right.
out and spending money
Yes,
and having a good time and,
Yeah.
and not being afraid to talk to anybody
That's
anymore.
right.
Yep.
that's right.
Instead of being locked up in the
Locked
house.
up like you in jail.
Yeah, I
and
know.
that, suffocating, make you feel like you got Alzheimer's, or you done lost your mind, or you bipolar.
Yeah.
It have you worried, have you stressed out.
Yeah. And it ain't good, they say, for people to be locked up and not
No.
going out. It makes you antisocial where you don't want to.
Sometimes might be traumatized because you always in the house.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel like you ain't got no freedom.
And it has a lot to do with depression.
That's right,
because
depression.
they're afraid to go out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people are afraid to go out, but a lot of people get tired of being in.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that we got to learn to sit there and group with one another, starting to be out more. And just as long as you vaccinated, if you're not vaccinated, just keep your mask on. And when you get somewhere and get vaccinated, just go ahead and explore your days and go have a good time like everybody else.
You done got your vaccination?
I got 2 shots.
Two?
Pfizer, yes.
Yeah.
I been got mine 3 months ago.
So you got the one where you had to take two
Two
shots.
shots.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well,
Yes, yes.
they're talking about coming out with
We're
another.
the third one, 12
Yeah.
months. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. And that right there, I don't know how that's going to work because, the second shot should have been, that's it,
Well, they're saying now, Diane, that they got different variants of the coronavirus.
Yeah, they got another strain.
Another strain of it, that's
It's
right.
running your mouth, it's coming in your tongue, wise, and
Yeah.
making your tongue basically get affected.
Yeah.
Having people coming more in a coma.
Lord,
it's really, it's really crazy.
Yeah.
So, like I said, people just need to really take this seriously because this is very serious.
Yeah.
This is a serious matter. People are dying from the second strain.
I know it. It kind of makes me wonder: are they just pulling out a leg when they're saying this coronavirus, take your vaccine? Because now they're trying to get you.
I think now with the third shot I'm getting now, I'm kind of scared because we might be vaccinated with corona.
They're telling people, look at here, we'll give you some donuts, Krispy Kreme donuts, and some Budweiser beer if you'll take the coronavirus shot.
No, maybe that seems like now they make me feel like they're giving us the coronas.
Yeah, kind of makes you wonder if
they're feeding you in.
If it's supposed to be that good for you,
right.
Why we got to bribe you with some donuts and beer?
That's right. And I feel like that's wrong. That's wrong. That's really wrong.
It's very wrong.
So it might be, it's already come across from China.
Yeah.
Now and then a lot of people from, what is it, England and what other ones, other states it's coming from. It's coming from another state. But the only one, if you think about it, it's not coming, what they say, it's not coming from, I want to say, it's not
India?
Not Japan, but
China?
Not China. Koreans.
The Koreans.
Koreans, I don't hear nothing about Koreans.
Well, hell, I can't tell them all apart anyhow.
Yeah, but they all mixed up in all in one. Just got to be cautious.
Well, let me ask you this. They say that the Chinese virus, that's what they call it, Chinese virus, coronavirus. Has that stopped you from going to the Chinese restaurants and getting some chicken wings?
It has. It stopped me. Because I feel like the virus is already here, and we didn't know nothing about it. And only the president, and that was
Trump.
Trump.
That good president.
Yes, he knew about it the whole time. He said he had something to do with that. From bringing it from crossover seas to here. Yes.
Well, it didn't slow me down from eating Chinese food because I really don't eat much Chinese food. No, how Stacy loves them wings and stuff.
I love the whole wings. Yeah. Yes, I do. But when I order, I still be scared because I be taking chances. Because I don't know what they doing when they, bringing it in. To my home.
They say it's kind of, people have been acting kind of racist towards the Chinese because they feel like just because they Chinese and they call us the China virus that they might have it, or just because they Chinese they associate the Chinese people that own the restaurant with the coronavirus.
Right.
I
believe in that.
Yeah.
I believe in that.
And there's a lot of racism going on.
There is a lot of racism.
Yeah.
It is.
Instead of people,
but Chinese people do have so much to do with it.
Instead of people judging people by the character.
Right.
And they like to look at the color and automatically say, well, he's Chinese, I don't want to have nothing to do with him.
But that shouldn't be right to think like that. But you think because it was already crossed overseas, it was already in China.
Yeah.
So you can't help but to run from people like the people from China.
Yeah.
You can't provoke that. I mean, it's already spread.
Well, I'm seeing
we're trying to be curable. We're trying to make it curable.
I see on the news a lot, and I hear Joe Biden talk about it, and some of the CNN and MSNBC.
Yes.
They talk about the racial divide between the races right now, and they say there's a lot of
war and a lot of.
They say that the main cause in America right now, the biggest thing happening is white supremacy. Have you seen any white supremacy?
Not so far.
No. I was gonna say I haven't seen none of it.
No.
I haven't seen none of it. For the most part, I think down here in Augusta we all get along good.
We do. We do.
Yeah.
But it's sad that, like you say, it's right now. This area doesn't mean it's not other areas where people not get along.
That's right.
It could be war zone right now. People sitting there going through war zone because of this virus.
Yeah.
And then they scared to go to the hospital. Some people kill themselves at home.
Yeah.
The hospital got the spread in the hospital. It be scared. You got to mask up 3-4 times.
I know it. I went to
But it all being curable. It's curable. It's going by slowly, but everybody's gonna be cured pretty soon.
Yeah.
But we taking courses.
Yeah.
And it's serious.
Yeah. Do you think we should trust the government about this vaccine and everything?
I believe we should.
You think we should trust?
If y'all can trust the stimulus check and take care of your kids with their money, I think you should be liable to sit there and take that shot.
Well, I trust that stimulus check.
I trust that shot. But I would like another stimulus check.
I know that's right.
But not a third shot. No.
The way they talking, we're going to get another stimulus check.
I think we get 1,400 to 2,000 max.
Yeah.
But the children getting 300 each month for them 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months. And they be 3,600.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to be all one whole family, but I think it'd be 36 for each child. I'm not sure.
They say that a lot of people don't want to go back to work right now.
They're depending on a lot.
Because they're getting that stimulus check and all that. They get
extra unemployment money.
They say they get more that way than they did when they actually had a job.
That's right.
They said, darn, going back to work, I'll just play this. I'll play this out until it plays out.
I'll do the damn same. I will.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, Diane.
All right, man.
Well, look here.
Good talking to you.
I enjoyed it, and we have to do this again, okay?
Yes, we will, man. Cool to me.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.